Oh, great. Now, to tell you what's going to happen now, we're about to have a welcoming ceremony in the traditional Nepalese fashion, and that will be followed by a quartet from a barbershop quartet called Southern Brand. And I'll introduce them in a minute. Thank you, Krishna. We're going to have a very, very interesting evening coming up. We're starting with some entertainment by a barbershop quartet. A couple of years ago, the Bromley Barbershop Harmony Club, of which I'm a member, decided to adopt the Jimmy Mizen Foundation as its designated charity for the year. I think you can hear me better without that. So, we adopted the charity because one of our members is John Everson, sitting right there, and he is Margaret's brother. Now, he doesn't like publicity, so that's why we put him over there. But we have about 60 members, all male, and we all sing in harmony, more or less. And our leading quartet is called Southern Brand, and they're sitting right over here. Well, some of them are. Where are the young two? Okay, so they're going to sing a few songs in barbershop harmony. So let's welcome Southern Brand. Pass me by one summer day, flash those big brown eyes my way, and oh, I wanted you forevermore. I'm not one that gets around, swear my feet stuck to the ground, and though I never did meet you before, I said, hello, Mary Lou. Goodbye, heart. Goodbye, heart. I said, sweet Mary Lou, I'm so in love with you. I'm in love with Mary Lou. I knew, Mary Lou, that we'd never part, so hello, Mary Lou. Goodbye, heart, goodbye, heart. Saw your lips, I heard your voice. Believe me, I just had no choice. What horses couldn't make me stay away. Thought about a moonlit night, arms around you, good and tight. That's all I need to see for me to stay. Hey, hey, hello, Mary Lou. Goodbye, heart. Goodbye, heart. Sweet Mary Lou, I'm so in love with you. I'm in love with Mary. I knew Mary Lou. We'd never part. So hello, Mary Lou. Goodbye, heart. Goodbye, heart. Hello, Mary Lou. I'm in love with you. Yes, hello, Mary Lou. Goodbye, heart. Right from the start, I said hello, Mary Lou. Goodbye, heart.
Much for that generous applause, ladies and gentlemen. We're Southern Brand +1. I'll explain that later. Okay. But we're very pleased to be here to support the charity this evening. We're just going to sing you just a small selection of songs, some quite different, contrasting songs. And you see, we just use pitch pipe to get the key, no piano. So we hope you like our little entertainment spot. So we're going to continue with something else, a really lovely song, If I Give My Heart to You.
Will you promise to be true? If I give my heart to you, my darling. If I give my heart to you, will you handle it with care? Will you always treat me tenderly? And in every way be fair. If I give my heart to you, will you give me all your love? Will you swear that you'll be true to me by the stars that shine above? And will you laugh with me when I laugh? Cry with me when I cry? And always be as you are with me tonight. Think it over and be sure. Please don't answer till you do. When you promise all these things to me, then I'll give my heart to you. My heart and all my love I'll give to you. Only
Bum ba-dum bum 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 ba-dum bum bum bum.
Oh, when the sun beats down and burns a tar upon the
Bum ba-dum bum bum bum.
and your shoes get so hot you wish that their feet were fireproof.
Ba-dum bum bum.
On a blanket with my baby is where I'll be.
Ba-dum bum bum bum. Under the boardwalk,
Under the
under
sun,
the boardwalk,
having some
under
fun,
the boardwalk,
walking
under
about,
the boardwalk,
falling in love, boardwalk, boardwalk. Now at the park you hear the happy sound of a carousel.
There's a young lady here who wants to sing very much, and she has a track in particular that she wants to play and sing to us. Okay?
There's a place in your heart, and I know that it is love. And this place will be much brighter than tomorrow. And if you really try, you'll find there's no need to cry. In this place, you'll feel there's no heart of sorrow. There are ways to get there if you care enough for the living. Make a little space, make a better place. Heal the world, make it a better place for you and for me and the entire human race. There are people dying if you care enough for the living. Make a better place for you and enough for us growing to make a better world, make a better world, heal the world, make it a better place for you and for me and the entire human race. There are people dying. If you care enough for the living, make a better place for you and for me. And the dreams we wake up seeing, we live in a dreadful face. And the world we once believed in, we shall again in grace. See God's glow, fly so high, let our spirit never die. In my heart, create a world with no fear. Together we'll cry happy cheer. See the nations turn their souls into pleasures. We could really get there if we care enough for the living. Make a little space to make a better place. Heal the world, make it a better place for you and for me and the entire human race. There are people dying. If you care enough for the living, make a better place for you and for me. Heal the world, make it a better place for you and for me and the entire human race. There are people dying. If we care enough for the living, make a better place for you and for me. Heal the world, make it a better place for you and for me and the entire human race. There are people dying. If we care enough for the living, make a better place for you and for me. There are people dying. If we care enough for the living, make a better place for you and for me. You and for me.
there's going to be 5 prizes because they are very considerable prizes. And they're going to be it's going to be in terms of first prize first down to the 5th prize. And I'm going to ask the VIPs if they will very kindly draw the winning tickets. Margaret, you can draw the first one. Come on, Mum. Come on, Mum. It's a strip number 381 to 385. Your first prize, the prize is there. It's a big one. You've got a big one to take home. Okay.
Make sure it's nice there.
I won't be in time to get me.
236 to 204.
Thanks very much.
We just said it again. We kept people saying it.
This is 331 to 335.
331 to 335.
Thank you very much.
Definitely draw my own out. Definitely.
How do you roll, please?
It's very exciting, isn't it? 471 to 475.
Okay, the final ticket will be drawn by my wife, Evan. Some final words. Okay, first of all, thank you so much for all coming and contributing to this. It's been a terrific evening. It's a local tradition, okay? Make all the noise possible and nobody notices. Okay, so thank you for coming. It's been a terrific evening, hasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah? What do you think of the food? Let me tell you, this is our local, so we eat here regularly. So aren't we lucky?
Yes.
Why don't you come too? In fact, we not only come here regularly, we also bring, I belong to a supper club, and I bring them along here, and I may do that again in about a week's time. So if you want to come and have a really, really fantastic meal, I really recommend this place because the food is terrific and the people are so nice.
Yes.
Now, through your efforts, we have raised for the Jimmy Mizen charity. Tonight we have raised $798. Thank you also to Southern Brand for the entertainment we had. Thanks also to Steve Taylor, who isn't here anymore, but he was the young magician who was wandering around earlier on. I've left some leaflets on the table for you, and there is an event he's doing, I think, on the 25th of July. So do go along, and if you can't go to that one, at least pass the leaflet on to anybody else who might be looking for an entertainer, because he is really very, very good. So, now, I'm going to ask the guests of honor if they wouldn't mind just saying a few words. We'll start with Sir Steve. Sir Steve is the mayor of Lewisham, but it's so appropriate that he is here this evening because he has a track record of supporting initiatives that help young people to make the most of themselves. So I'm going to ask him if he wouldn't mind just saying a few words about this evening, whatever he likes. Sir Steve Wood.
So can I really just echo those thanks to you all for supporting the Jimmy Mizen Foundation. It is a fantastic organisation, and I've had the privilege of watching it grow over the last few years and understanding the amazing work that it does for young people in Lewisham and further afield. It's a long time since I was a young person. And I have to say that being a young person today, I think is an awful lot harder than it was when I was young. The pressures that our young people face, the things that they are expected to do, really does make life actually a challenge for them. And knowing that there are organisations like the Foundation who can offer support, can offer guidance, can offer intervention is tremendously important. The Mizen family are extraordinary people. My admiration for them in total knows no bounds. But of course, we know that Barry isn't here tonight. He's a little under the weather. So Margaret, do please give him our very, very best regards. I was going to say tell him to hurry back. Don't tell him to hurry back. Tell him to get himself well again, because we need him, a fully fit Barry, doing the things that he does so brilliantly. A very big thank you to all of you who organised this event, but in particular to Margaret and the rest of the family for the work that you've done and the work that I know you're going to go on doing into the future. Thank you very much indeed. I look forward to working with you in the future.
Thank you for organising this. It's just been such a fantastic evening. Yeah. And also to Krishna and his staff. Your staff have been wonderful and really, really kind. And the food's absolutely amazing. Thank you so much. And I know if Barry was here, he would say exactly the same. Thank you to the Kentos. And you know how I care and love you. And when the Kentos first took us on as their charity, they didn't just take us on for 1 year, you took us on for 2 years. And I felt a bit like your groupie last Christmas, because everywhere you went and I was following you around, but I just felt such love for our family, but it's true, I did. I just love you all, and thank you, I really thank you for everything you've done for us. You all know our story, so I don't have to stand here and tell you anything about our family and what happened to us, but what I will say is we get so much support from such a lot of lovely, lovely people, and that's what really helps us. That gets us through the deepest, darkest moments when times are hard, and I can't stand here and tell you that it's always easy, because it isn't. You know, the night time comes, and in the middle of the night when you wake up and you remember, it can be hard, but knowing that there are good people around is what helps us. And our work with young people, I was in a school today over in Lambeth, a lovely school called St Bernadette's, and the children there were just so uplifting. They were sharing with me some of the prayers they were saying for Barry, actually. And then they took me to their little, they called it Jimmy's Garden. It's a lovely garden, and I put it onto Facebook, a picture of it. There's a statue of Our Lady, and there's all these beautiful flowers, and they call this Jimmy's Garden. I tell you, it just touches your heart. So all I can say is thank you so much for all the support we get. But we will continue the work we do.
And now we're going to have the last word from the manager, Krishna.
Thank you very much. I have a short written speech, so I didn't take a long time. We are pleased to have with us the worship of the Mayor of Louis Sambara, the mayors, and all the members from Jimmy Mizen Foundation. First of all, I'd like to thank you, all of you, who have contributed to this charity curry evening to support the local cause. It's our pleasure to support a local cause. We heard about this Jimmy Mizen Foundation from one of our customers, but we also wanted to bring together other local business people. So we thought a curry evening will be the way. This charity was introduced to me by Mr. Philip, and my special thanks goes to Mr. Philip today for his continuous support to make this curry evening happen. Without his support, this program will not be successful. I don't want to take you too much time. I hope you all have enjoyed today. We can continue helping the charity if we build up the special relationship between us and the charitable organization. We could offer 10% of the money spent on food by any customer that is referred to us by the organization now onwards. And finally, I will hand over one menu and the VIP card for those who attended this ceremony today. And you will get 10% discount on food by this presenting VIP card. Thank you very much.
Thank you all, guys, especially these guys here. Again, another round of applause. I mean, it's and the singers have been brilliant. Another round of applause for them. Absolutely. And of course, the young lady who sang as well wasn't going to be a cappella. And of course, to the Mayor and Lady Mayor for spending the time. Imagine all the events these guys have to go to over the years, and they've come with us tonight. Fantastic. It's great for us. I know they've enjoyed it. A round of applause for them for giving their time. And on behalf of the foundation, thank you everybody. Fantastic sums raised. I'm sure the fundraisers we've got a few minutes tonight, we were all pleased with that. So thanks again. From Barry, a big thank you.
What did you forget?
I've got the money here. The money that you all raised. So, should I hand it to you?
Oh, love you, sir. Yes, absolutely.
No, I'm going to hand it to Keith, and Keith can hand it to Nikki. That way it travels further.
Wonderful. Thank you.
This is a very special occasion. It combines both the initiative of the Yak and Yeti, who very generously offered to provide this meal, in order to connect with a local initiative. Now, the local initiative that we chose was the Jimmy Mizen Foundation. It's named after a young boy called Jimmy Mizen, who was murdered locally 5 years ago. 4 young people to encourage them to take part in their own local community and make the most of themselves. Now, I belong to a singing club, a barbershop singing club, and 2 years ago we nominated them as our charity of the year. And because we were so involved with them, we decided to make them our nominated charity for the second year as well. So it was natural for me to recommend it to Krishna of Yak and Yeti when he was wondering which good cause they should do this for. It turned out to be win-win all round. The restaurant has benefited by the goodwill as well as the patronage of 40 people. The Mayor of Lewisham has come. He is a man with a track record of encouraging young people to become involved in their own communities and make the most of themselves. Margaret Mizen, the founder of the charity, mother of the murdered boy, she was here too. And there were singers from my singing club. And there was a magician early on. There was a young girl singing as well. The entire evening was one of tremendous enjoyment and sharing, and we raised £1,000 for the charity. Everyone had a wonderful time and raised a significant sum of money for the charity. My own involvement is simply because the Yak and Yeti is my favourite local restaurant, because I grew up in Darjeeling.
हामी यो याक एन्ड यति रेस्टुरेन्ट ब्रोमलीले च्यारिटी अर्गनाइजेसन गरेका थियौँ आज मेनली हामीले यो सेफ फर यङ पिपुलहरूको लागि सहयोग गर्ने च्यारिटी खोजिरहेका थियौँ त्यसको लागि हाम्रो एकजना रेगुलर कस्टमर हुनुहुन्थ्यो फिलिप भन्ने उहाँको हाम्रो राजा वीरेन्द्रसँग सँगै पढ्नु भएको थियो उहाँले र हाम्रो रेगुलर कस्टमर पनि हुनुहुन्थ्यो उहाँले रिकमेन्ड गर्नुभयो र हामीले उहाँको कन्टिन्युस एफोर्टमा यो च्यारिटी अर्गनाइजेसन गरेका थियौँ मेनली रेस्टुरेन्टको पोइन्ट अफ भ्यूबाट भन्नुपर्दा हामीले नयाँ कस्टमरहरू पायौँ मिरिसको मेयर आउनुभएको थियो आज र धेरैजना नयाँ कस्टमरहरू आउनुभएको थियो लोकल कस्टमरहरू आउनुभएको थियो एक किसिमले एडभर्टिजमेन्ट पनि भयो र च्यारिटीको पोइन्ट अफ भ्यूबाट हेर्दाखेरि च्यारिटीलाई हामीले अलमोस्ट around £1,000 कलेक्ट गर्न सक्सेसफुल भयो which is great. That's why it's benefited from both point charity and restaurant, I think.